Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around.
Hi everybody, I'm doing a very special stream with some very mellow reggae music. We're going to be setting up tonight's stream. That's a lot of fun. And hopefully you guys will toss a couple bucks my way while I do this to help us gain some ground on this goal. I'll wait for a few more people to get here before I talk about the goal and that sort of shit. But I'm kind of mad, but at this point, I don't expect anything less from people. So, I'm mad, yet I'm like, oh, this is status quo, right? This is just what I expect at this point. And I'll explain what I mean in a few here. Just enjoy the lovely reggae music in the meantime. Do 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 do. Isn't it great? Today we have Vito on the show. Vito's pretty great. He's funny. How do I do this evening? Well, for me, it's not the evening. It's like the afternoon. I guess 2 p.m. Is that evening or afternoon? I would still call it afternoon. I'm doing fine. But I'm irritated because I don't know if any of you noticed, but the goal is now moved a little bit because it was like 30-something% and now it's 22%. And in the past, I would have just eaten this and kept the goal the same, but I can't deal, like I can't just let it slide anymore. I got a chargeback from someone. I'm not going to name who they are because I'm not gonna like unleash vengeance on them. I'm just, they're blocked. They cannot send me any more donations. The first time it was like, oh, it's a mistake, but now it's like it happened again. So I can't allow them to send donos and charge them back, and then I get like a penalty fee on top of it. So like, not only am I giving them back their money, which I would have been glad to, but they also like tack on an additional fee on top of it. So you lose money when that happens. And this hardly ever happens. This has only happened like a handful of times in the last, 7 years, 6 years, whatever. So it's not like a huge deal, but the goal is now suffering because of it, because I had to I had to remove what they took back and the fee associated with each transaction that they took back. And this is the second time I'm reaching out to them. The first time I was like, oh, it was a misunderstanding, not a big problem. And now they're just blocked. I can't, like, accept any more donations from this person. I try to be very understanding and patient with people. Yeah. And by the way, it's the same song playing on repeat the whole time. And that's fine. It's pretty mellow. So this is where I'm streaming and I am setting up the show, and hopefully I fucked up and not used this channel as much as I probably should have, so maybe we'll just get stuck at like 15 viewers. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm surprised there's even 15 because this channel only gets used like twice a year now. I used to use it all the time. I used to do all of my side streams here and then only DP on the main channel. Oh, there I go. Someone got it up to 200. I don't know why I didn't see the... Hold on a second. Why did that not show? Sorry for that not showing. I'll read it here. Oh, Alex Leone just sent in $18. I appreciate it. You got us to an even... I don't know why that didn't show. That's very strange. Let me see. Streamlabs lately has been very strange. Let me do a test here. Because that'll just make my fucking day, to be honest with you. Like, Streamlabs not working too. Honestly, it's been one of those when it rains it pours kind of weeks. Where, like, this thing goes wrong and then that thing goes wrong. And, like, and then I get a chargeback. And it's like compounding all at the worst time.
This is a test donation for $68.
So it does work. It does work. I don't know why yours didn't show. So I'm setting up this whole veto thing, the whole veto and veto's on the stream tonight. That's something I'm working on. I even made a video for I made this forever ago and only used it a couple times. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, it's a beach. Okay. So I might get quiet a couple times. That's why the music is there, so there's not like total dead air. Damn, where the fuck is Space Puppy?
Let's start this stream off right.
Thank you.
Great stream last night, Benny.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So, I don't know if you heard, but what's going on here is... I've been having... I had a bad month financially. Like, the Patreon thing went bad. I lost 2 $100 patrons the same month, so that was, $200 there. It looks like there was a decent amount of people canceling, and then also, for whatever reason, the amount of transactions that went through on the first of the month was not even close to what I normally get. So I kind of got stuck paying my rent and like things were not quite where they needed to be. And there were some unforeseen costs associated with a couple things. One of them's like pet related stuff. So I was like, oh shit, I need to stream more. That's yesterday was supposed to be my day off, but I streamed anyway. So I streamed more and I started making more money, but then all of a sudden I look at my Streamlabs account for how much available money is in there, like pending, and it said it was negative. And the only way it's ever negative is if somebody charged back. And I went and looked, and it was the same person again, which again, I'm not gonna shit on them. I'm doing something really quick here to brighten everyone's day, but it's going to take a second. Where is it? So yeah, I'm putting in some extra work. The goal was moved back a little bit to compensate for the fucking terrible chargebacks. It's like, guys, if you ever send me a donation and something happens where like you're about to overdraft your account or something like that, just come to me and be like, hey, I did this by mistake, right? I didn't realize that this was happening. Do that instead of charging it back, because it charges me more. It charges me more when you charge it back. It's a pretty terrible thing. I wonder why this isn't working. Let me see here. Oh, it should be showing up. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness. All right. There's my little pupper right there. She's sleeping next to the belt. So you can kind of compare her size to the belt. I also have a lighter sitting over there, because I was toking on some bongs over there. She likes to just lay there and sleep while I do this. She's smaller than a small cat. Her poofy fur makes her look bigger than she actually is. She's very scrawny. Thanks for liking the stream too, by the way. If you just showed up and you want to throw me a like, you can do that. She's not a rat. She's a dog. Same DNA. It would harm her severely, but she could be impregnated by a coyote. You know, it's like... She couldn't, because I have her neutered, or a spayed, but you know what I'm saying. Let me call some more people here. Join the stream, everyone, in the Discord. I'm not asking, I am telling. I am not asking, I am telling. Come here. Hey, Boopy. You wanna? Do you like the reggae music? Do you want a treat? You want to go? You know, studies show that dogs like reggae. Oh, she's doing a stretch. She's doing a little stretch. She's so sleepy. Oh, right back into the song. Everybody knows this. All right, we'll go back to this. She's very sleepy. We gotta cut her some slack here. She's so sleepy. Yeah, there are studies that show that dogs like reggae. There was a report. I mean, who knows? I didn't look into it. Like, here's rover.com. It's like a website where you can hire like dog sitters and shit. Study reveals dogs love reggae. I don't know. You can Google it. Just type dog reggae studies and you'll find a bunch of info on it. I don't know why. Yeah, like the stream if you just showed up. I guess now's the time to tell people to join the Discord. If one thing that's very helpful about joining the Discord is that you can recommend stuff for us to watch on the show, and there's like places where you can drop that stuff. Joe Hervey, when did you start this I'm Here thing, and why are you so dedicated to it? I don't have a problem with it, but I noticed, like, for years, that's usually the main comment you leave, and it's always I'm here, and it's such a weird thing to be so dedicated to. Like, I don't know, but hey, I'm not offended by it. It's just like I've noticed it for a long time. I'd say maybe on like 60 to 70% of the videos on the main channel. Maybe even more. Did something trigger that? Did someone ask if you were there? Like, was someone like, where's Joe Hervey? Okay, more like 95%. Damn. I saw people in the DP server, in the Diablo 4 part of the DP server, complaining about how I haven't started a guild yet over there, so I guess I should do that pretty soon here. Oh yeah, I gotta go check and make sure the yellow $ is disputed like it always has to be. Yep. I get the yellow $ automatically no matter what I do. I'm not talking about anything controversial. I haven't shown any weird stuff. I don't even think I've sworn. Maybe I have. I don't know. But I just think it's weird that because I know there are live streams out there that get ads throughout the whole stream. I know that happens. And they just automatically give me the yellow $, and I'd say like, I don't know, 7 out of every 10 times it ends up turning green, but it takes, the entire, every view on the live stream isn't monetized, and maybe like the first 6 hours after the stream ends, it isn't fully monetized. And then it gets the green $. Just something I've noticed here on YouTube. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to how people get pushed. I think anything Drunken Peasants going back to the beginning of the show has been deemed as like a naughty channel show by YouTube in their inner workings, and ever since like the Milo thing and that kind of stuff, we've been kind of blacklisted in a way. But I saw the Humanist Report, who's perfectly like way more PG than anything we do, and his whole channel just got demonetized recently, and they made him reapply for it, and they've made him wait for almost a month to even tell him if he's getting remonetized. He was a part of the TYT network for a while, and then he decided to leave. And when he left, the YouTube took away his monetization for no reason. It's the guy from the Humanist Report, Mike from the Humanist Report. We've had him on a few times. We had him talk to Trumpster Bob the last time he was on. It was hilarious. But they took away his monetization in what seemed like a mistake, but they made him reapply, and they still haven't given it back to him. He made a video about it. I watched it yesterday. He was waiting for them to just give it back and didn't even want to make content out of it. But he ended up feeling like he had to, which is really stupid. Like, that's happened to me multiple times on YouTube where I've had to, like, make a stink about something because they fuck up and try to pretend like they were right about it. I say make 2 websites. Make YouTube and Corporate Tube. You don't have to name it Corporate Tube. But let's separate the Hollywood industry media shit from the independent shit. And those people who, started as independent but became mainstream, like, they can apply to be part of Corporate Tube. I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous. Yes, I have a Gibson Firebird. One of me is playing it in the Peaches and Cream video. Yes, it's a Gibson Firebird. I actually found out recently that it's worth like twice as much as it was when I paid for it, which I didn't expect. Yeah. Okay, so recap for anyone who just showed up. I'm setting up the show right now. You're not going to see everything that I'm doing, but that's what I'm doing right now. The goal has reduced since I was streaming yesterday, and the reason for that is because I did a bunch of chargeback, or I got a bunch of chargebacks from someone who has done it to me in the past, and I let it slide because they said it was an accident with their bank or whatever. But now it's like I just can't allow them. I can't allow them to donate anymore. And it sucks. But now that kind of like knocked almost $100 off where I was before. So I'm... in the past, I would eat this, but I just don't think it's right now. So, if anyone wants to toss me a couple bucks, I'm doing this stream in hopes that, you know, I'll probably be streaming for about 3 hours here. Then I'm going to take a break to eat dinner, and then I'll be right back here in this seat doing the Saturday bonus show with Billy and our guest tonight, Vito. Just trying to help things move along because I'm really this has been the hardest month in a long time. Like, things hit hard, like one thing after another that I like. Normally I have enough leeway for a couple things to go wrong, but this month so far a lot of things have gone wrong. So I'm just putting in more hours. Yeah, Vito's funny. I like him. It was not Ruby Jules, and please don't name any more names because I'm not going to say who it is. It was definitely not Ruby Jules. Ruby Jules has never done a chargeback. Very, very, very few people have done chargebacks. I know it was a joke, but I don't want to start rumors like that because then people would be like, well, then who was it? And then I'm going to have to, like, they're going to be like, who is it? Is it this person? So I'm just going to stop it now. Do not name anybody's names. I don't care if you're joking, because then there's going to be like a weird witch hunt. And I don't even want the person who did it to be witch hunted. I just don't want them donating to me anymore. That's all. Pretty much every time I can think of, I handled this privately. I think with the exception of like one person who just did it, like, did an insane amount. There was my birthday. I think it was like my birthday in 2019, and this one guy gave me like a crazy amount of money. And he had given I don't know, he was just out of his mind giving me and Pimp Monk and Shabisky and I think maybe even Billy all these donations within a few months, and then he just randomly charged them all back. And when I was like, why the fuck are you doing this? He was like, oh, my mom got sick and I needed the money. And it's like, well, why didn't you ask for it instead of just charging it back and having me to like dispute all these extra fees? Because that's what it does. It like tacks on extra fees and then you have to dispute it, and it's just stupid. No, he shouldn't charge back anybody. Like, I can appreciate someone's bad situation, and the way to handle that is joining the Discord and sending me a DM or sending me an email. You know, that's the best way to handle it. Oh no, someone's awake. Someone's awake. Boopy, are you awake? Boopy, who's here? Do you like that belt? The championship belt? She doesn't have much to say right now. Oh, she's sitting up. She rises. Boopy, are you hungry? How's it going? She just winked at me. She winks at me a lot. I'd get her triggered because it's really cute when she gets triggered, but I just want her to chill right now. Because she has that chihuahua level short fuse where she gets pissed off really easily and starts flipping out. What? What? Hey, are you gonna cry? Oh God. You gonna stretch? Oh, look at that stretch. Boopy. Speak? Can you speak? She's just like, what are you doing to me? Oh shit, now I gotta follow her with the camera. Uh-oh, she sees herself too, and she's probably like, what the fuck is that dog doing here? Who's that? You're getting all squinty-eyed on me. What's going on? Yeah, like the couch is a little too high for her, so she doesn't normally jump down. Sometimes she does. Is that what she's gonna do? She gonna take the plunge? Are you taking the plunge? I control the camera on my phone. Oh, she's jumping down. You jumping down? Okay, I'll help you. All right, hold on, everybody. She wishes to exit the room. Let's... All right. Who wants to hear that song again? This will be the song in your nightmares eventually. I wish I could just play whatever music I want, but that's another thing that sucks about YouTube. I have this view here. You got Billy's chair. I'm gonna have to get new chairs in here eventually. Oh, damn. Stink lines? No, I don't know what you mean by stink lines. You mean like if it was like a comic book or something? Those are not real. There's not really stink lines. Yeah, like in a cartoon. We don't live in a cartoon, people. Anime is not real. Anime was a mistake. We live in reality. Please like the stream if you haven't already. So, here's this song again. The farts, I mean, he does fart in that chair constantly. It does get stinky. Yeah, the cloud's like Pigpen for dirty people. You mean that's not real? That's not real life? Don't. Do. I kind of wish I was at the beach right now. Checking out those waves splashing into the rocks. I want to put on a pair of board shorts. That's what I want to do. Damn, I'm like looking at all the... I have so much gray in my beard now. Look at this. See? It's like salt and pepper on the sides. We getting old. I've started working out again on a daily basis. Nothing crazy right now because I just started. But I'm planning on stepping it up after about a month of kind of taking it easy. Because you don't want to go hard right away. I'll admit I haven't been doing much. So I'm just to reiterate what's going on. I dealing with some weird financial shit, and then I had some chargebacks on top of that. So now like my Streamlabs balance is like in the negative. So we're doing a stream tonight already. If you want to help us towards the goal, please do so. We have to somehow come up with about $600 more than what you see on the screen right now, which fucking sucks. So I'm like, what more can I do? And I was like, I'll just stream myself while I'm setting up the stream, which is what I'm doing right now. You just can't tell. We're going to do like a 3-hour setup stream over here on DP Underground. Minimum tip is $2, by the way. What's up? Here is Negan. So yeah, I had someone who has done chargebacks in the past that were like, "Oh, it was a mess up with my bank. Sorry." I was like, "All right, it's not a big deal, you know." And then and that was like over a month ago. Now all of a sudden I'm getting more of them, and I'm like, seriously, what's going on here? It's okay. If you don't have it, you don't have it. This is a setup stream because I'm setting things up. My goal is by 5 p.m. to have the link to the new to tonight's stream ready to go, and have the thumbnail and the playlist put together. I usually start at 3 p.m. my time, which it's about to be 3 p.m. in about 18 minutes. I mean, is it your bank's place? Is it your bank's place to ask you that? Did you like overdraft or something? What a weird thing to ask somebody just randomly. I could understand like if you like overdrafted or something. I don't know. Thank you so much. Yeah, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. I'm doing a little bit now for a thumbnail, trying to...
Poot poot.
Poot poot, thank you. See, every little bit helps. I appreciate it. In a minute here, I think I'm going to jump into Diablo 4, not really to play, but to create a guild, because people keep complaining. Well, one specific person who's complaining all the time was complaining that I didn't create it, so... Yeah, just doing something really quick here. All right, what do we got here? This is my new favorite song, actually. How old am I in the thumbnail? I'm like 39 in the thumbnail picture. I took it in 2020. Pretty sure. Either 2019 or 2020. There's no, I'm not 26. I didn't even start doing internet stuff until I was like 32, 33. No, that's me at 38, 39. I hate converting WebP files to JPEG. If any of you have ever had to do that, you know what I mean. There's these files, these image files that display fine on a browser, but then when you try to do anything else with them, they suck. And then you have to convert them, which is ridiculous. And I just use a website to do it. When did I get my first tattoo? Probably when I was like 21, something like that. But my arm tattoos I got when I was like 35, I think. 34. AVIF images are just as bad as WebP images. You just use a converter. Like a website that converts them for you to JPEG. That's what I do. Yeah, I'm gonna puff on this vape that's almost completely gone. Oh my god, it's almost totally gone. I gotta clear up this financial deficit before I buy more weed vape. My friends at Vance Global sent this to me, and I use it every day. It's my main vape battery. It's way more compact than one of those like pens that's long and thin, and it protects the cartridge in this shell here. That way if you drop it, you won't break it, you know? Where's that? All right. Okay, so... So, lowbrow and darkness. Sorry, I'm talking to myself a little bit here. I'm setting up some of the matches for actual Mania while I'm at it, too. Egged. Egged, egged, egged. Alright. Who else do I have here? Drag, saw. I've got the actual Mania card almost complete. Billy, yeah, no, it's not in the UK. It's in, I believe it's going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. I think it's way too early, but who cares? It's an undercard fight, so it's like they don't really care. Like, this is going to be two fat guys fighting again, kind of like Wings and Boogie. I don't think well, I don't know anything about the other guy. If the other guy is at least like a little tough, I don't think it'll be as one-sided as the Billy or as the Boogie Wings fight. But I guess we'll see. They're not being given a lot of time to train, so they're both not going to have the cardio to be boxers. So I feel like round one, if they actually both, because like Boogie didn't have any footwork. Both of these guys have at least somewhat, like, they can move away when someone's trying to punch them. So if that happens and they're swinging and swinging and swinging and no one's landing and it keeps going, they'll get tired. A watch party? I mean, as long as I'm not doing anything important when the match happens, I plan on going to it. Billy should also focus on hitting really hard because that's how you're going to win this. No, his experience in a ring is pro wrestling, and it's not the same because you're like working together with your part. It's not even the same kind of ring. Like a pro wrestling ring is put together very loose, so when you get thrown in the corner, the ring like moves with you. A boxing ring is tight, and like a wrestling ring, the ropes are pulled really tight, and except for WWE, the ropes are like metal cables coated in rubber. And it's like wrestling is more like an improv dance routine with a partner than it is like a real fight. I'm not saying I don't think Billy will win. I just don't think the pro wrestling thing helps at all with this. You know? I just don't think that helps. I want to see them both have sparring footage. Yeah, maybe we'll have some kind of weird maybe we'll have some kind of meetup in Nashville, which I don't even know. Like, how many Nashville fans do we have? But if enough people come, yeah, that's probably not off the table. I would say being in a wrestling ring with fans screaming and it being nerve-wracking is the same as like being on stage performing music. And it being nerve-wracking, but it's not. It doesn't prepare you for like physical combat with another person where they're trying to hurt you. Because like in pro wrestling, they're not trying to hurt you; they're trying to keep you from getting hurt. And there's like a weird understanding when you get in the ring in pro wrestling that you're like protecting each other. Whereas in a boxing match, you are not trying to protect the other person; you're trying to fuck them up as bad as you can while still following the rules. So. It's not choreography as much as it's improv. I'm not worried about Billy's nerves making him lose. I'm worried about like the physical combat aspect of it. I don't think he'll get too nervous. I'm not worried about his nerves. I'm worried about if the other guy's just some animal and we just can't tell. I don't. That would be like the worst case scenario for him if the other guy was just this madman that could box and like no one knew and he could hit really hard, you know, like. But I have a feeling it's two guys that were not given enough time to get in shape, boxing, and these don't expect to see a knockout unless it's like a one-punch knockout, because we saw the Boogie fight, and it's pretty clear that when one guy's getting beat up too bad, they stop it before it gets too bad. So you're probably not going to see a knockout unless it's like a 1-2 punch or something like that, like a quick like combination that knocks them out. If someone's just getting hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're not doing anything to stop it, they'll stop it. The ref will call it before someone like has to go to the hospital that night. You know? But yeah, pro wrestling, like choreograph suggests that like everything is planned ahead of time. And there might be a little bit that's planned ahead of time, but the majority of the time, a pro wrestling match, the two competitors, sometimes it's more than two, but normally two, they listen to the reaction of the crowd and call the next 4 or 5 moves ahead of time based on what they think the crowd is going to like. And it's they go in already knowing who's going to win, and they usually already know how it's going to end, like how the end happens, like the win happens. But everything leading up to that most of the time is called on the spot. They'll call like the next like 5 to 10 moves, and they do that, and then something happens where they're both like knocked down, and then they're like talking to each other. You can see it sometimes when you watch wrestling, especially like WWE, where there's like multiple cameras catching every angle of it. You can see them, like, he'll like one guy will bury his head in the other guy's like shoulder or whatever, and he's hiding his face and he's calling the next set of moves to the other guy. You'll see it a lot. Or like the guy will be on his butt and the guy behind him will like have him in a headlock covering his face, and the guy in the headlock is calling the next like series of moves. You know, like, throw me into the ropes and I'll come back at you and I'm gonna duck your clothesline, and then you're gonna turn around and kick me in the gut and then pick me up and slam me and then try to elbow me and I'm gonna move out of the way. Yeah, like that kind of thing. Yeah, you can sometimes. John Cena was really bad for calling the spots so loud that you could even hear them on TV. Like, there was a few times I was watching matches that John Cena was in and I could hear him say what was going to happen next, and then it happened. And I was like, dude, you're supposedly one of the best wrestlers in the world right now, and you're like telegraphing the next set of moves to everybody. Yes, the discussion is usually in the clinch, or like there's even a time where they're like both knocked out and their heads are kind of close to each other. They're like laying on their backs. They'll be talking to each other then. There are also holds called rest holds, which look like he'll have the other guy in the headlock and he's like grinding it, and the other guy's like, like that. Really, they're just resting for a couple minutes before they do the next set. Yeah, it would be too hard to memorize, like a 5 to 10 minute match. It'd be impossible to remember everything, because they decide these things on such short notice too. It's not like they have months to rehearse. Yeah. So everyone's involved in the show too, like the two guys in the ring and then the referee. Nowadays the referee wears an earpiece. And I'm not talking, by the way, when I say this, I'm talking about like at the top level, like WWE level. The ref wears an earpiece, and he even tells the guys in the ring when they're going to commercial break so they can turn down the, lower the intensity while the commercial break is happening. And he'll also tell them when to get ready to finish the match. They call that going home. So the ref has an earpiece, and he's listening to the people in the back in the production area that have the whole event planned. Like, a match can't go too long, and it can't be too short too. You got to fill the time in the TV show that your match was supposed to have. There's also hand signals too. Like, if someone's really hurt, they've probably changed it now because people learn it. But back in the day, if there was a mistake and someone got hurt really bad, the ref would go like that to let the people in the back know that someone really got hurt and now they need to bring paramedics out or whatever. Back in the day, before the ref had an earpiece, the announcers had signals to signal to the ref in the ring when it was time to go home, and then the ref would tell the wrestlers when to go home. I saw they had this TV show. There was this TV series where at first they revealed the secrets of magic, the secrets of magicians, illusionists. And then they did another season where it was the secrets of wrestling revealed. And it's very they tell you a lot of the basics on how that stuff works. They said the the commentator would hold a pen in his hand when it was time to end the match. Now the ref just wears an earpiece. The commentator doesn't have to communicate for the people in the back. They just do that directly with the ref. The ref is the line of communication between the wrestlers and the people running the show backstage. So if anything goes wrong with them, he can tell the people backstage, or the other way around. It is kind of like a magic show in a way. Kurt Angle and Shane McMahon. I think I saw that one. That was like a couple years ago, right? It's weird that Shane McMahon is this crazy wrestler because he never was when he was younger, and all of a sudden when he's in his 50s, he can do all this weird wrestling shit. It's like, well, why couldn't he do that when he was way younger? I think he just wasn't doing roids back then. I think Shane McMahon does roids like his old man. Oh, in the Attitude Era? Oh, when they went through... I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch that. They make it seem like Shane McMahon now is like one of the greatest wrestlers ever, but he was like a guy... I mean... He just wasn't... he just wasn't back in the day. Suplex City. Suplex Shitty is more like it, but not really. 21 and up tubes. So I'm not drinking for most of this month, but I'm making one exception because I have to do Spin Till You Spew. Spin Till You Spew is coming back this month, and I will be taking on Jeff Holiday. It will be the return of Spin Till You Spew. And it's on June 21st. And if any of you guys have been watching long enough to remember what Spin Till You Spew was like, you're in for a treat. No, I'm not drinking anything until... And then when Spin Till You Spew happens, the only thing you drink during that is liquor. Well, no. You can drink water if you want. You can drink water if you want. That's fine. But that's just going to create more stuff to vomit. Yeah, the hangovers are pretty brutal, and the older you get, the worse they are. Oh, no, yeah, I've had hangovers where I felt like I was like, oh, shit, I'm dying. Like, this is the end. My liver is dead. I've had hangovers where I slept almost the entire next day. Brutal fucking hangovers where I've slept almost the entire next day. Well, get ready for Spin Till You Spew. Get ready. So I am going to step away for just a moment here because I have to pee and I need to refill my drink and everything. So I'm going to play for you guys one of my favorite little ditties. Don't leave, and please like the stream if you haven't already. I will be right back. back again. Hell yeah. That song is like the perfect length of time for me to pee and refill a drink. So that's nice. Probably load these in here too. The merge happened at the end. Yeah, that was the dimensional merge right there. I like that part. That damn dimensional merge. I'm kind of multitasking right now. Oh yeah, I should play the reggae music again. All right.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, thank you, Satan. Thank you. That's what I needed because I actually last night during my stream I had noticed that I had fallen the victim of chargebacks, which is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, the goal actually moved backwards overnight because of the because of the chargeback. All right. What a catchy tune. All right, we'll play some more. Actually, let me log into fucking Diablo really quick here. And the screen might lag a little bit because when I open this game, because I'm streaming off of the same computer that I'm running the game on, it gets kind of laggy. Diablo 4 is good. I just haven't got to play it that much because I'm always streaming. All right, here comes the lag a little bit. All right. Let's switch to... All right, here we go. All right, I'm about to start a guild. I'm not playing this game at any length. I'm just going to start this guild here. All right, let's see. Map. Social. Clan. Join a clan. Create a clan. All right, let me see, just in case I have to do like a password or something. All right, how do I invite people to this clan? All right. Okay. Join requests. How do I... Roster. How do I add people to the clan? I just made the guild, you whiner. God, you're always whining. Yeah, I just made the guild. How do I add people to it? Do I do this? Hold on. Invite to clan. There it is. If you're already in a clan, you can't join my clan, and that's a problem. Wah! 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 Stabby McHug's always whining. All right. All right, I sent you invites. I invited a bunch of you. This person is already in a clan, so I can't invite them. And then these other people... It's clan with a C. All right, so we got one. We're a two-man clan. We're a two-man clan. There we go. So I can't invite anybody else. We're a two-man clan right now. No, it's with a C. You can see it. Well, actually you can't because of my border, but yeah, it's clan. CLA. You can see it down here. Manage clan. The shop thing is weird because it's like a weird fortune teller thing. Okay, so I started a clan, and let me see here. Can I manage the roles? I'm still learning how all this works. Promote. You're a member. It doesn't show me what the roles of the clan are. Like, what they can do? Let's see here. Yeah, so that's all it is. No, I'm only doing this to start a clan. And I sent a couple people invites. They both got my invites. So if they don't, so like this person. So I invited everyone on the screen here that I could, and this Targus person, I couldn't invite them. God, look at all these people. They're all like 20, 30, 40 levels. I'm still, I think I'm like level 18. I just have not been able to play as much. Oh well, I got one person in the clan, and oh, okay, they're in there too. I don't know. Why doesn't it tell me, like, I can promote demote, but what? Officer. Okay. I don't know. That's fine. We'll, can officers invite people to the clan? Because I ranked Stabby up to officer, and I don't know if they can send invites now, but I'm gonna log off because I don't really have time to play. Can you join? Yeah, you just have to join the Discord. So you have to join the Discord. Link is down in the description, and then make yourself known, like in the general chat or whatever. And I will verify your Blizzard ID, your Battle.net ID, and add you to my list. And then in the game, I will send you a clan invite. If you can see my invites, can you send invites, though, is the question. But I guess you'll have to try that later because I'm about to log off. So it's going to get laggy in a second here when the game shuts down for some reason. So here we go. Oh, here it is. Ah, it's so trippy. All right. It's a great game. I'm having fun playing it. Just haven't got to play it as much as many other people. I don't want to invite people that aren't in the Discord. Only people. So, like, I don't want randos invited.
What's the most bogus class in D4?
Bogish? I don't even know what that means. I'm old and I don't get a lot of the lingo. What is bogish? You mean like boggish, like Boglum like? Is that what you mean? Yeah, so I don't want randos in the clan. I only want like people that are in the Discord that we have the role given to and everything. Oh, like Boglum? I guess Necromancer, because they're like kind of goth looking, I guess. You can customize the way your character looks, too. I'm hoping that they add another class eventually, like add a paladin or something. I remember in Diablo 2, they added 2 classes when they did the expansion, the Lord of Destruction expansion. Okay, I see the person that wants to be added on Diablo, so I will add them. Diablo. All right, got that. Man, I'm just multitasking right now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play this fucking Back on the Beach. Yeah, get Diablo. If you get the deluxe edition, you can start playing today. Otherwise, you have to wait 3 more days. So you could just get the regular edition and play in 3 days. But I think there's like a $30 price difference between the or maybe 50. I don't know. No, I can't invite offline people to the clan. So if you're at work, I'm gonna have to wait till you're online. But now there are people. There's one person who can send invites. So. Yeah, get the game. Well, I mean, we already have a good amount of people. All right, now I am going to create. Do 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 do. Now I'm creating tonight's stream. I wonder what song's next. Oh, I've heard this one before. It's catchy, right? Do 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 do. Sometimes I'm like, should I bring my drum set down here? But then there'd be no room. It takes up a lot of room. Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. What song's next? My favorite. I wish I could. I should have made an edit where there was no seam, but that would have taken time. But if you fuck with it enough, you can make a song repeat forever without any skips or seams. What I'm doing right now is I am sharing this stuff all over social media right now. I'm scheduling all of these social media posts so that the masses will know when we are live, and it will just automatically do it later. Mad Season? Mad Season's a amazing band. One of my favorites. Cobra's Cantina. Dun 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 dun. All right. What else? Instagram like forces you to post shit from your phone. Yeah, Instagram forces you to like do most of their shit like through a mobile phone instead of on your desktop, which is stupid. Oh, fuck. Stupid Instagram. Okay. Next song. Instagram's one of the worst social media platforms. I don't understand how it got popular, but so many people use it, it's ridiculous. There it is. So, nature is calling once again. So I am going to run to the restroom. I will leave you with another little ditty here. Hope you enjoy. Downtown, hobo on the ground, says he's got a bro. Oh my god, my chode, but no, that's it, goodbye. Want a dick, I can get a dick in. I like the metal sink with the little drip, drip, slap a knob on the top and all the stickiness. And I know the satisfaction of a man, don't get me wrong, box your mind, and baby doesn't turn me on. Like when a man tries to beat me, puts me in hobo clothes, and then he tries to breed me. Cocking your mouth, moving it out, so thick and out, make you scream out. Then I'll be the hobo you and your friends talk about, standing in the street, getting bent over a bend. Looking forward to the hobo experience. Got the loop tube, grease it up and back in action. Stick it in and watch the hobo's ass contraction. Hobo, 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 hobo. Anal, 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 anal probing. Probing. Hobo, anal, probing. Chilling at home, watching tubes, sporting a boner for the feeling of the hobos on a Tuesday morning. Feeling good, looking out the window. Looking down the alley for a dirty old hobo. Yeah, I like the anal probe and also like the dirty dozen. Says the ladies in a dress, baby's mamas and his cousin. Make me feel like a hobo, tie me down for anal probe. I'll sit down and whip, man, ask you what you think is funny. Take a look and bust you in the nuts and hear my mom talking dirty hobo dick. It's also like the sausage strip. It's a large bike trip, the hobo probe and confidence. Building up to that moment that you just start fucking. Hobo, 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 anal, 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 probing, probing, hobo, anal, probing. Fuck it, I'll bang you too, bitch. I'm a hobo too, motherfuck this, and feel that rim job, big cock in your mouth. I'm thinking a match with the anal probus. Grease it up. Stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it all around. Grease it up. Stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it all around. Grease it up. Stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it all around. Grease it up. Stick it in. Okay, back. Back again. Sorry, not sure how long it was totally dark like that, but maybe like 10 seconds or so. Welcome back, everybody. Please like the stream. Please help support our weekly goal, which we have to meet by the end of the day today. We'll do most of it during our main show, but we have an uphill battle today, so I'm hoping you can help support us. Link is pinned there in the chat, even if you just want to give us $2 or whatever. Yeah. Only a few seconds. Yeah, I was thinking it wasn't that long. Fought. Poop. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just setting up the stream. The link for the stream. Oh, damn, I got a super chat. I was just in Canada last month. It's not, I mean, like, well, it's a big country, so yeah, there's probably a fire somewhere. But we get fires over here, too. You should use the Streamlabs link, though, that's pinned in the chat and not Super Chat, because YouTube is rich enough already, and they'll take a chunk of that, even though it's only $2.75 Canadian. Oh, God. Yeah, fires happen. I was just in Vancouver last month. Well, I guess technically it was 2 months ago. It was the end of April. Let me play my chill reggae. Yeah, motherfucker. No, that's fine. I appreciate it nonetheless. I was just suggesting if you want more of your money to go to me and not YouTube, then you could. It's just a suggestion, but I'm grateful either way. Here's the link to the main stream that's happening after this is over. Ain't nobody want to go to no Thunder Bay. Why is that? Oh, those fuckers. There. I remember when I first heard of Thunder Bay, it was because Paul Schaefer, the leader of David Letterman's band on David Letterman's show, was from Thunder Bay, Ontario. And that's the same guy that wrote the song It's Raining Men. If you've ever heard the song It's Raining Men. That guy, the guy who wrote that, is from Thunder Bay, Ontario. He was also the band leader for Saturday Night Live at one point, too. So I just linked tonight's show so that you guys know where to go later. I recommend that you all join the Discord. The Discord link is right there towards the top of the description. And I recommend joining because you guys can help curate some of the content that we watch on the show. DP's always been a show that's fan curated content. It never ends. It's the same song every time. Oh my god, we're gonna try to do this mock trial with Trumpster Bob, but he just keeps, hey tipster, what's up, buddy? We're gonna try to do this mock trial with Trumpster Bob, but he's very active, and I just want to make sure me and him are on the same page next time I get a chance to talk to him. And today we're going to announce who the defense attorney is for the person Trumpster Bob is accusing of being a serial killer. Trumpster Bob is accusing this guy he doesn't like of being a serial killer and claims to have all this evidence, and we're going to have a mock trial where Trumpster Bob will be the prosecution, I will be the judge, and then we're going to be appointing a defense attorney for the accused. And we're going to have a jury of 12 participants. It's going to be great. So that should be fun. Bob knows his stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to try to start doing more setup streams on this channel. This channel kind of got neglected forever, and now we can't get past 30 viewers on it. We were like at 28 earlier. But that's cool, you know. I don't want to do these on the main channel, so I'll just keep doing these over here. Hopefully we'll build up over time. In case you guys didn't hear it earlier, our guy, The Humanist Report, Mike from The Humanist Report, his channel got completely demonetized. Maybe I'll play his video so you guys can see it. It's kind of messed up. Let me get it here. This will be the song playing in my head for eternity now. Alright, let's see what this is. Let's check this out here. Yeah, he needs all the help he can get at this point. I've had monetization taken away from one of my channels before, and I had to cause the biggest stink ever to get it back. Actually, I've lost it on a few of my channels. There was like a 6-year-old video with like a... There was like a video we had that showed the 9/11 footage in it, and we got accused of promoting terrorism, and they took our monetization completely away for a little while. And then there was... Oh yeah, I had a clip channel where I got accused of reused content, but it was my content. Check this out. For those of you who haven't seen this yet.
Okay, I debated on whether or not to make this video. I really hate doing these kinds of things because I feel like if you're a viewer, you shouldn't have to hear about me gripe about the things that are affecting me behind the scenes. But it's to the point
shouldn't
where
have
I feel
to,
like if I
but
don't
you're
use
forced
my
to.
large platform to advocate for myself here,
Yeah.
I may lose this large platform permanently. And at this point, I don't think that that's hyperbole. So for those of you who don't know, I lost monetization entirely on this channel on May 1st. No videos can be monetized, even older ones that were already approved for monetization. I can't take super chats. I can't take super thanks. The hundreds of members who signed up to contribute either $1, $3, or $5 each month, almost all of them were canceled. I had hundreds. We're down to 22. And the reason why they're being canceled is because since my channel currently does not support monetization, well, if you joined and your membership is up for review, well, since there's no monetization, it just gets automatically canceled. That is a permanent loss of a member. And unless they manually join again, if I get monetization back, then that's just, it's over, it's gone. If you were a member for 2 years and you have that 2-year badge, well, you lose that badge.
Yeah, that sucks. You spend years building up members on your YouTube channel, and they can just take it away. Patreon has this part of it right, where they don't normally suspend people unless there's like a huge infraction of their rules. YouTube could change a rule tomorrow that could fuck everything up for you. Things change too often at YouTube, and then they change them retroactively. Like, could you imagine if, like, someday they made drinking soda illegal, and they were like, well, you drank soda all the time before we made it illegal, so we're going to arrest you because we know you've drank soda all, like, your whole life before we made it illegal. It's weird, like, retroactively punishing people for things that weren't against the rules in the past. It's very strange and unfair, and they don't give a shit. And they're always tweaking things behind the scenes to fuck people over and raise their corporate interest to the top. It's always been this way since Google bought YouTube from its original creators.
So what happened exactly? Why was I demonetized? Did I break the terms of service?
You get too many views, and CNN thinks that they should have those views, so they're gonna make sure you can't get those anymore.
Did I post something a little bit too spicy? No, it was completely arbitrary. So on May 1st, I officially left my MCN. For those of you who don't know, smaller channels join networks called multi-channel networks, and we become partners with these larger networks because since we're too small to have our own rep to advocate for us to YouTube, we oftentimes have larger networks represent us. So my network partner was TYT Network, and I was with them since 2017. I left as of May. But as soon as I was unplugged from TYT Network, I was automatically demonetized and was forced to reapply for the YouTube Partner Program in order to continue being monetized. Now, I found that very bizarre because I was a YouTube partner before I joined my MCN back in 2017. I was already approved for monetization. Every time we upload a video to YouTube, we have to rate our video to determine if it's eligible for advertisings.
Which
And
is stupid.
YouTube determined that my ratings were very high because I accurately demonetized videos that I needed to if I knew that they weren't suitable for all advertisers. So for me to have to...
By the way, nothing is suitable for all advertisers. There's always going to be something. It used to be that advertisers didn't normally care that much, though. It's so weird.
Reapply to the program seemed so arbitrary and unnecessary, especially considering that larger creators like Ethan Klein, for example, who I watch, just in April, he had a huge dispute with his MCN, BBTV. He left, and there was no disruption to his monetization as far as I know. I watch his channel pretty regularly. No disruption to memberships, nothing. But a month later, so much changed on YouTube that me leaving an MCN results in losing monetization. And leaving an MCN amicably. By the way, my MCN, TYT, is currently trying to advocate on my behalf to figure out what's going on, even though they're no longer my partner, even though I'm not their client, right? So nobody knows what's going on, and I've talked to YouTube, and they don't know what's going on. They keep telling me different things. So the initial thing that I got was, well, it's going to take 2 to 4 weeks. I assumed it wouldn't take that long initially because, again, I've been a partner for a very long time and good.
No, they act like you haven't been. They act like you're just some nobody.
No TOS violations, no community guideline strikes. But within a week, I get a little bit impatient and I reach out to a YouTube representative, just basic support. I don't have an actual rep to represent me, but I talked to YouTube creator support and they said, okay, I looked at this. It looks like monetization is imminent for you. So I thought, okay, great. This isn't going to take that long. It's going to hurt because I'm losing a week's worth of revenue, and then it's going to take time.
A week's worth of revenue is a lot, too.
To be monetized to build up that revenue again. But as long as it happens quickly, that's fine. Well, weeks go by. So 2 weeks later, I talked to another representative, and they look into it, and they say, okay, well, you know what? It's taking a little bit longer. I'm sorry. Maybe there's a backup. But it's definitely not going to be longer than 30 days. I can guarantee your channel is going to be remonetized within 30 days. Day 30 rolls around, still no monetization. I talk to a YouTube rep, and basically they say, well, okay, it's taking a little bit longer. Let's wait a couple more days. That was on Tuesday. A couple more days rolls around. No monetization. So what the fuck is going on? Now, the response to these folks, when you talk to them, they're indistinguishable from AI bots. I don't even know if I'm talking to a real person. I mean, I think they are real people, but they basically just copy and paste things that YouTube tells them to. I don't think they have any information that I don't already have. So I don't even necessarily know if it's their fault that they can't be helpful. The problem is that this is my livelihood. And now I've lost a month, permanently lost almost all of my memberships. And now it's to the point where I don't even know if monetization is ever going to return to my channel, because we were talking about this on Leftist Mafia last night, and we were joking about, hey, you should play the gay card. It's Pride. You can do what you want. And I thought, I don't want to use that because that feels really disingenuous, right? But then I slept on it, and I started thinking, oh my God, wait a second. How many times in my life have I seen people get ghosted or been ghosted myself for being gay? I've seen landlords not rent to my friends when he realizes that they're gay. I've had friends all of a sudden cease contact when they get with a partner who's homophobic. So I started thinking about this. And again, this is conjecture. I don't know for sure what the fuck is going on, but the specialists who review my channel for monetization, these are just normal people. And my channel is a very politically charged channel, right? I talk about LGBTQ plus issues.
Yeah, the ads used to not... People... The ads on YouTube used to just be like, did you use anybody else's shit? No. Is there like just... I don't know. Like, you used to just get a $sign. It wasn't green or yellow. It was just a $sign, and that video was monetized.
I talk about a lot of political issues. So, am I being punished? Because it feels like I'm being punished. Is there somebody who's just anti-gay who thinks that this groomer shouldn't be monetized? I mean, you start, and again, I want to emphasize that this is conjecture. I have no evidence for this, but you start to kind of, like, your mind goes to weird places when you begin to get desperate, right? And that's where we're at. I'm losing sleep over this. I'm extremely stressed out. My mental health has deteriorated because if they're never going to monetize me again, That's their decision. They have the right to do that. But I at least deserve an answer. I deserve to know whether or not that's the case. But it's the uncertainty that is killing me, because they're making it seem as if there's no way of telling, right? These specialists, they're in some sort of a fucking underground bunker, and you can't check up on them and say, hey, this large 400,000 plus LGBTQ plus creator, any updates on that? Now, I reached out, and Team YouTube on Twitter responded with, I mean, they're not even using their good AI. That was my response to them, because they basically said, oh, well, if it's taking longer than 30 days, that means that there is additional reviews going on. There's something extra going on. Perhaps something is wrong. They didn't say this, but that's kind of the subtext, right? But that's such horseshit. Why is my channel getting so much scrutiny when I've been a partner for years on this fucking platform? I've been a partner for years. Every single video I rate accurately according to YouTube for monetization. I am safe for ads. And yet, meanwhile, they're being overly rigorous in scrutinizing my channel, but Ben Shapiro gets monetized. Gets floated to the top with the algorithm. Candace Owens spreads hate, spews hate speech on a daily basis. She's monetized. But the Humanist Report, no monetization.
That's what you get for being humanist.
It is so draining to have to deal with this every fucking day. To check that monetization page and still see it's in progress. So it's to the point where I'm not really sure what to do. I don't know if this is the end of the road for the Humanist Report, because I can't do this full time if I can't support myself, right? I left a job at my university to do YouTube full time. I gave up a second year of funding that I secured for the PhD program that I was in to do this full time, because I felt like I could make a difference. But if these platforms aren't going to respect LGBTQ plus creators and effectively try to eliminate us from it just by not granting us monetization forever, what am I supposed to do?
They're going to start blocking ad blockers soon.
I mean, I really didn't want to talk about this, one, because I feel like other creators oftentimes, particularly on the right, they use instances of like demonetization and whatnot to push some sort of a fucking grift, and I hate that. And I don't want people to think that I'm trying to exploit this crisis for my own monetary gain, but I'm coming to you saying I have to use my platform now to advocate for myself, because being quiet and polite to YouTube very clearly has not behooved me. And, you know, it never made sense to bite the hand that feeds me and start attacking YouTube more directly. But what else do I do? Being quiet hasn't worked, so I've got to make as much noise as possible and get them to pay attention to me, because they've been trying to ignore me, and I just can't allow that to happen. I can't allow that to happen. So if this is it, then I've got to go out screaming loudly, right? I'm not going to go down without a fight. But if I'm not going to get monetization back, I at least deserve answers. I at least deserve something more than a copy and pasted response from their support page. I can just go read that myself. I've read it all, trust me. And here's what I will say. If you were a member on this channel, you can still be a member. I get that it's not as convenient, but you can do the same thing on Patreon and get most of the same benefits. I'll put my Patreon down below to anyone who wants to support me, but you don't have to if you don't want to, because, I mean, there's so much going on in the world where that money is better used, I think, honestly. If I'm being 100% honest. You know, supporting a YouTuber, not necessarily the best use of your funds. But if you were already supporting me, if you were a member, then I would highly consider switching to Patreon, because that is the most secure way to support creators. I've been on Patreon as long as I've been on YouTube, and I've had 0 disruptions, whereas on YouTube I've had multiple disruptions.
It's true.
So I really appreciate all of the other large creators who are trying to, behind the scenes, get this sorted out for me. I appreciate my MCN, TYT, trying to look into this. It's been very, very stressful. I haven't been posting as much, not because I'm like angry that I'm demonetized, but because, I mean, I was already burnt out before this, right? Just the news cycle is eating away at my fucking brain. But to now have to deal with demonetization on top of it, talk about all of these ghouls who hate queer people and not even have monetization, not even be able to support myself. it's just draining. So I've been posting less. If I get monetization back, I will go back to my normal schedule of 2 videos per day. But I mean, if there is some sort of a conspiracy, and again, no evidence for that, but if YouTube, whoever's...
I don't think it's against gay people. I think it's against people who aren't part of the corporate hierarchy now when it comes to news and entertainment. YouTube doesn't literally... It's kind of like how MTV still calls itself MTV, but it has nothing to do with music anymore. YouTube doesn't want to be the independent creator site that it built its name off of. It wants to be, you know, another version of Netflix. It wants to be another cut the cord cable provider. That's what it wants to be now. It doesn't want to deal with all of these independent people that don't toe the company line. It wants safer, more easily controlled content. And how do you stop that content? You stop paying them. Like when you want to stop, when you want the independent creators to go away, you stop paying them.
Reviewing my channel just hates me and wants me
You make it really hard to get new channels monetized.
suffer and wants to deter me from posting. It's working. There's a very easy way to deter creators from posting if you don't want them to post. And it's just the thing that really pisses me off is the double standard. Like, how many community guideline strikes do these right-wingers get? Right? Matt Walsh was making $100,000 spreading hate and bigotry. He admitted that. And yet the Humanist Report bend over backwards to appease YouTube. Tried to do everything appropriate. Even started censoring curse words at one point until they said, no, it's fine. You can curse again.
Which I think was a lie.
They gotta bust out the magnifying glass to really go over every single thing I've ever said or done to make sure I'm ad safe when, again, I've been a partner for 8 years, but this is the thanks that I get. So I'm sorry to unleash this on all of you. I might be making matters worse. YouTube might be pissed off after seeing this, but they already don't care, clearly. So this is kind of like my last resort.
What am I setting up? I'm setting up Drunken Peasants episode 1198 tonight with Vito and Billy the Fridge. That's what I'm setting up.
Either monetize me
nicely,
or
tubes.
kill off the channel permanently, but don't leave me in limbo forever, because that's just so unnecessarily cruel. Let me know if I'm going to have my livelihood, YouTube.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Such trash. I don't have a beef with him, but Vito does. I don't know how one-sided it is. I've heard that Eric July has alluded to them without saying their name. I don't know. But basically, Vito thinks Eric July's comic sucks, and Vito has his own comic that he believes is better. So it's like the indie comic wars. All right, everyone, let's take a look at Spash Puppe. There she is. Hello. Hi. How are you? Look at those ears. Mm, 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 mm. All right, let's see. Bam, there she is. Who's that puppy over there? Who is that? What? Who is that? She sees herself on the screen. Oh, no. Who's that puppy? Who is that? No, no, no. Don't jump down. Don't jump. Okay, don't worry about it. All right, I'll make the puppy go away. I'll make the puppy go away. There, see? No more puppy to bother you. I know, you don't like that puppy. What was that little puppy doing here? They're gone. The puppy's gone. Don't worry about it. Lay down. Lay down. Speak. 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 Oh, my God. What? 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 Yeah, that's it. Relax. It's time to relax. She wore herself out. She's out of steam now. Very, very, very adorable. Yeah, it's okay. Don't get upset again. The puppy's gone. It's gone. You want it? Yeah. You're tired. You don't want to bark. You are tired. Yeah, it was just her. It was a video of herself, and she was getting mad, and then she saw the dog on the screen getting mad, so that made her even more mad, but it was actually her. So it just kept escalating. Yeah. She's chill now. We're all chill now. So, I've got the stream all ready to go. We haven't really gotten any new donos in a little while, which is fine because we'll get them tonight. We've been doing this goal thing since late 2018, and we've gotten it every week for that long, which is amazing. So, I'm hoping that we can meet the goal. But I'm glad we got a little bit closer to it because it was a setback because of the chargebacks that happened. And the most I can do is put some extra stuff out there for you guys and hope that I can pan a little more gold out of that stream. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to go and I'm going to have some dinner and then we'll be back at 6:15. The link, I'll put the link. Let me see here. There's no job openings for a janitor. I don't need a janitor. I'm perfectly capable of cleaning my own stuff, so no need there for janitors. There, you guys can, I'll just pin it so you can go to the next stream so you know where the next stream is happening. And I will see all of you there. See you soon.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants, drunken peasants.